Today we're looking at the all-new, modern and elegant Jura Capresso J9 featuring a color touchscreen, modern, elegant sweeping lines. It's produced in a silver lacquered finish, stainless steel drip tray, butterfly dispensing valves that are backlit, and a cappuccino device which actually produces coffee and the milk all in one place. Everything on the new Jura Capresso J9 is communicated through this color touchscreen. Here it's performing a rinse cycle, which it does before and after each coffee cycle. Keep the coffee at its maximum freshness. Underneath the dispensing head, we have a backlight, which makes it easy at night to make coffee. And same thing underneath the cappuccino device. Now the cappuccino device actually makes the coffee and the cappuccino and the milk all in one place, so you don't actually have to move the cup. We'll look at that later on in this video. To get into the menu, first we press the programming button, which will illuminate, along with the rotary dial, which moves us through the menu options. We can actually click back and next here to also navigate through the menu. Here we have a status of the machine. It's clean, that's why it's green. The filter is green because it's brand new. We can rinse the coffee system out. We can clean the milk system manually. Now the machine's automatically going to warn you to do a milk cleaning cycle every time you make a milk-based drink. Also, every time you turn the machine on or off, you will have an automatic rinse system cycle performed. The rinse the coffee system button here will just allow you to manually have control over that option. Up above we have the rotary switch, and if we turn it, you can see we run through the different programs of the machine. We can make coffee, double coffee, just hot water, milk, a cappuccino, a latte, a ristretto. Everything can be made right through this rotary switch. In expert mode, you can actually program each of the individual settings. Let's actually have a look at the color touchscreen. This is a Jura first. Let's go into the menu and look through some of the options here. You can actually customize the screen in various ways, but I like this one right here. Color scheme. You can go to the green coffee beans, there's the coffee cherry, blue sky, the roasted coffee beans, a flower, a leaf. There's just so many different options in here to help you customize the display. You can change the energy saving functions of the machine. It's actually a zero energy machine when it's in standby. You can change the standby after time period. I have mine on 15 minutes. When it goes into the standby mode, it's automatically going to perform a rinse for you. And this rinse keeps all the internal components super fresh and clean. And we'll back out of the screen here. What I like about the J9 is the elegance of this butterfly dispensing valve, and it actually moves up and down just enough to, like the size of an espresso glass. Let's put one under there so we can see what it looks like. To sort of a large mug. Unfortunately, a coffee tumbler won't exactly fit under there, but a large mug sure will. The drip tray and the dump pucks of this machine actually hold quite a few spent portions of coffee. You can see that light underneath the dispensing valve lighting up the spent portions of coffee. And when we go to make espresso, let's make an espresso with this machine. You'll notice that it's very quiet and makes a very strong espresso. You can change coffee strength on the fly like any and all Jura Capresso products. The menu will move to the next option, which is volume. You can also adjust that on the fly. I have mine set to 1.5 ounces for a nice strong shot. Now this is 5 beans here is going to be a 16-gram extraction. Beautiful. What I like about the programmability of the new Jura J9 is that they have the milk system on one side for milk-based drinks and the coffee part on the other side, just like on the Seiko Excelsis, only they've gone a little bit further with the J9. If you go into the menu, you can easily change the settings of each individual setting. You can change the settings for espresso, volume, temperature, and coffee strength. You can custom modify this for each and every option available on the machine. Let's take a look at these two menu options. Rinse the coffee system and clean the milk system. What's really important to notice about the Jura Capresso products is that after each use, they really go out of their way to clean their internal brew system. Since they don't have a brew group that's similar to the Seiko machines where it's removable and you can clean this at the sink, what you're going to do with the Jura Capresso is every 200 coffees, clean the coffee system out. You'll use a little tablet that goes in the pre-ground doser of the machine and come to this menu item, select it, and it'll go through and process an automatic cleaning cycle for all of the internal components. It's a more comprehensive cycle that this machine does after every 200 coffees. Now, every time you turn the machine on from cold, it's going to go ahead and do a coffee cleaning cycle that's real brief. It'll rinse all the internal components out with hot water using water jets, and every time you turn the machine off, it'll do just the same thing. There are two ways to do milk-based drinks with this machine. You can either connect the hose that comes with the machine to the side of the Capuccino device on the J9 and siphon the milk directly from the water container that you use, or you can use this milk receptacle that the machine comes with. It's a vacuum seal milk container, stainless steel, that plugs into the side of the machine also in the same place. And you can leave this in the refrigerator when you're ready to use it. You remove it, plug it into the machine, select cappuccino, latte, or just hot milk to, make a hot chocolate or anything milk-based that's not a coffee drink. Same thing with this hot water option. You can just make hot water with the machine that's filtered through the machine and piping hot for tea. Jura Capresso actually gives you quite a comprehensive welcome pack that comes with the machine. Of course, we have the manuals, the water test strip, and other documentation, but we have the important things here. The cappuccino cleaner, which is used for the milk cleaning cycle, the coffee cleaning tablets. You may want to pick up an extra case of the coffee cleaning tablets because you're going to do this cycle every 200 coffees for the comprehensive coffee cleaning cycle that we discussed. You're going to clean the cappuccino device using the milk cleaning system option through the menu. And here we have the stainless steel jug that comes with the Jura J9 and some extra hoses to connect the milk container to the machine, along with a longer hose that you can use to siphon the milk from a milk container directly into the machine. They also give you extra nozzles. You're going to want to keep these clean after every use. It's really easy to do. You just rinse hot water through it. Now, after we've connected everything, we're going to make a latte macchiato. So we're going to select here latte macchiato on the color touchscreen. Remember, we can change the coffee strength on the fly, as well as the amount of milk and the volume. Watch this. Jura makes an extremely fine milk foam. It's very creamy. Now the machine displays pause. It's letting the milk rest for a moment before it adds the coffee in exactly the same place. We can change on the fly the volume. Look at that. Look at the crema within the milk. There simply is no machine like this Jura J9 on the market that can make such a beautiful latte macchiato. Look at that. Now I'm going to make a really small cappuccino with the J9. So I'm going to press cappuccino. I'm actually going to knock the coffee strength up a bit. I'm going to tone down the amount to milk. 7 seconds. Look at the fine foam. Now I'm going to change the amount of coffee being produced to 1.5 ounces. Just stunning. Look at that beautiful, beautiful beverage. Now I'm going to clean the milk system out. This is sort of important and it goes really fast, so there's no reason not to do it right away. I like to rinse this out with warm water. The cappuccino device that actually connects to the stainless steel milk jug. Fill the milk jug with water. Attach. And we're going to connect the hose to the milk container. Place some kind of receptacle underneath the cappuccino device on the J9. Doesn't necessarily have to be this big. We're going to come into the programming menu. And keep in mind the machine will warn you when it's time to rinse the milk system out. You don't actually have to do this manually like I am now, but I'm going to come in here to the screen and press clean the milk system. And the screen advises you to use the cleaning agent for the milk system. It tells you exactly how much to use. And I've already added that to my water, so I'm going to click next. Tells you the milk system's being cleaned. Just going to run cool water through the milk container, through the cappuccino device on the machine, into your receptacle. This ensures that the milk is hermetically clean, and every drink that you make with the J9 that's milk based is absolutely going to be at its best taste. It's very simple. We just have to wait for the machine to do its job here. As you can see, it's almost finished. Now it asks us to use water for cleaning the milk system out, so if we put solution in here, we're just going to empty this out, fill it halfway with cool water, as the machine asks us to do, 250 milliliters or 8.5 ounces. So we're going to do that right now, and then we'll select next. Next. Like gangbusters, it's cleaning itself out again. Almost done. Look how clean the hose is. Done. See, that was quick and fast, and again it ensures that the milk system is performing at its best. Well, that wraps up the Jura J9 One Touch Cappuccino. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions, please contact us at www.aLatteHotte.com or 800-961-9416. This is truly one of the best machines Jura Capresso has ever made, and certainly an exemplary model on the market today. It's very exciting to use, it's very fun, and most importantly, makes very delicious coffee. Enjoy!